Today, my name is Dele Ayimibo, and you're welcome to another edition of Sharing Trade Information on DBA TV. I'm your export doctor, and today I'll continue my conversation on contract. What should be the content of your contract? We have looked at, in the last episode, we talked about the place, and in this episode, we talk about the port of loading and port of discharge. These are very, very important section of the export contract. The port of loading and port of discharge in an import-export contract outline the specific port involved in the transportation and shipment of goods. It's very important you also indicate on your contract if you don't want a transshipment to take place or you don't want a vessel that will pass through a particular port, if your country have given sanction to that port. For example, some US businesses know they won't be able to do a shipment with a vessel that will be passing through Russian port or Iranian port and the like. So it's important you have a good understanding of which port, if you are the importer, which port are they shipping from? If you are the exporter, which port am I shipping to? This is talking about the port of loading in the country of origin or place of production and the port of discharge in the country of final destination. Now, the port, it identifies the port of loading and where the goods are transferred into the vessel. Port of loading where the goods are transferred into the vessel, and the discharge port where the goods are unloaded at the destination. This section of your contract defines the geographical location crucial to the logistics and successful execution of the international trade transaction. As a matter of fact, it gives you an idea of what the cost is. It gives an idea of what the cost is and also what the likely risk is going to be. If I know the port of discharge, so I'm shipping to the US, for example. If I'm going to ship to a port, Miami, for example, or I'm shipping to a port in Texas, for example, the port I'm shipping to determine the cost of shipment to that destination. So it's important because, in fact, when you are giving a quotation to a buyer, most of the time the price you can give is FOB price, free on board price. That's the value of the goods plus profit. You cannot give the CFR price, cost and free. That's transport plus cost and free. That's the FOB price plus the freight cost to the destination. That's the value of the good plus profit from transport destination. You can't give that until you know the destination port. So when the buyer gives you the destination port, oh, my port of discharge is Hamburg in Germany. My port of discharge is Jebel Ali in UAE. My port of discharge is Tilbury in UK. My port of discharge is in Ningbo in China. My port of discharge is in Delhi. A port in India. I'm trying to remember the name of the port in India. So the idea is this. That port of destination influence the price that you'll be paying for transport, and that affects the unit cost or price per metric ton or per carton to that destination port. This is very, very important. Very, very important. This section of the contract also details the timeline for loading and discharge, providing a framework for adherence to the agreed upon schedule. Port specification impacts shipping costs, impact transportation arrangement, impact potential delay. This makes this particular section to be very vital for smooth cross-border trade. Additionally, it contributes to legal and regulatory compliance, ensuring that the import-export process aligns with custom requirement and international trade regulation. The clarity provided by the port of loading and discharge section enhances communication between the parties, minimizing uncertainty and facilitating efficient movement of goods from the port of loading to destination. So apart from the place of production, another thing your contract should contain is the port of loading and, of course, the port of destination. And if you agree on this, remember this impact on your price if you are doing the freight charge, if impact on your price, if you are doing insurance, and all these should be factored in the price you are quoting for the buyer, to the buyer. Has this video been of help to you as a signed contract? Give it a thumbs up. If you have friends who is about signing a contract, send this to him to watch. Share it with your friends. Drop a comment in the comment section if you have a question for me. If you want to know, the next series we're talking about will be payment. You want to know about payment? Click on the notification bell and subscribe to this channel. My name is Dela Emibo, and I'm your expert doctor, and I'm signing out.